Hi, this is Kirk from Trustworthy. Hi, so I'm here in beautiful Agoura Hills at THQ. I'm here with Aaron Kaufman, who's the community manager for the UFC and WWE games at THQ. We're going to talk about some social media response and community building.
I actually started at EA as a marketing assistant back at the end of 2004. And I was working with, the first title I worked on was Lord of the Rings Battle for Earth 1. And at the time, there wasn't really a developed community for it or a dedicated community manager. So I just kind of naturally took it on and leveraged the community that was being built from the movies. And it happened that the team that had built the previous Command and Conquer was also working now on Lord of the Rings. So we had this existing Command and Conquer community that was also interested in RTS. And I just kind of took it on and started organically building it. So I started at EA in '04, worked on Lord of the Rings, then Command and Conquer for about 7 years before I came here to THQ.
Cool. And full disclosure, we've been working with you at RealPie for a few years when you were at EA on Command & Conquer,
Yep.
and now at THQ on the SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 community website.
I love you guys. You guys do fantastic work.
Thanks. Do you see yourself as a customer service rep or a marketer, or is community manager sort of in its own league?
I think community manager is sort of in its own league in that it's really a combination of what you just said. You know, a lot of times when people on the street ask me what I do, depending on who I'm talking to, if they know what community manager is or if they don't, I might say I do online marketing at THQ. And to me that means, PR hits one group set of people, be it your magazines, your top tier people. Me as community manager, I really go for like the grassroots, the tier 2 guys, the SFX 360s, the UndisputedOnline.net, the fan site guys that don't appear on Metacritic. I think one of the easiest ways to define who community talks to versus PR is if you're a site that doesn't appear on Metacritic, if your review score doesn't really count, generally that's someone that PR will tell me, hey Aaron, you can reach out to them because they don't really impact our review at the end of the day. For me, I look at it a lot deeper. You have people that run these big gaming fan sites that are kind of general bloggers. Then you've got your hardcore fans who are like your hardcore UFC, your hardcore WWE guys that are running fan sites. Then you've even got your message board guys. So there's like different levels and different tiers of core people that I talk to, and I think in each of those levels I do variants of online marketing and of just general community outreach. So it's really kind of a combination of all that. With UFC Undisputed, when the game launched, we had some technical issues, and my first week here was the week that the game shipped, and we had some issues that, let's just say they weren't the greatest in the world. And we had this huge, massive influx of people on the message boards just talking about online and connection and this and that. And, in my role as community manager, part of my job is to put out the fire or, do crowd control. And I think in that respect, being a community manager very much is a customer service-facing job. It's impossible for any community manager to micromanage the hundreds and thousands of complaints. But what I do is I look for the main things that are spoken about, the hot button, the critical issues, put up sticky thread solutions, and that generally helps things out. And even on like Twitter and Facebook, I would go and update and say, hey, here's our next patch coming, or here's an FAQ on the top 10 issues to help fix your game or improve your experience. To answer your question simply, it's equally a customer service job in as much as it's an online marketing job.
So you've made a career out of nurturing and supporting large communities who seem very happy to come to you, to come to your forums, to, even if it's your Facebook or your Twitter page. Where do you see the boundaries of the community that you manage?
Certainly the core people that I feel like I'm talking to on a daily basis are the people on our message boards, the people leaving comments on our website, the Facebook people, the Twitter people. And that for me, I don't actually look at that as my complete core community. What I do is I have this kind of like mindset of like my inner core. And these are kind of like, your 25 to 50 guys that would live and die for you. And, they're the ones that I'm establishing relationships with. And these might be guys who are heavy influencers on our message boards. They're guys that when they speak, everybody listens. These are guys that are running our top fan sites. So when they post something, everybody's going there to see, like, I'm the hardest core SmackDown player, the hardest core undisputed guy. I know what's going on with this game. And they have reach that goes out to, a lot of the same people that are coming to our website too. So I don't know if boundary is the right word. I mean, I don't create boundaries for myself. I mean, I am always kind of visiting, other blogs and fan sites that not only relate to the game but also relate to the culture. So I guess in short, I mean, I feel like my job should have no boundaries. I should really just be going wherever the fan is for our games.
Right. And I noticed on the on your forum posts on the website forum, you sign them when I'm not posting. I'm working for you. How did you come up with that?
My signature back at EA used to be every day is community day, and for me that was kind of like my motto. Like, every day is community. I dedicate 24/7 that I do to you, community. So the posting, when I'm not posting, I'm working for you, means everybody in the community seems to think that we as community managers are supposed to live and die on our message boards at 24/7. And, maybe we should to some extent. What I don't think the community realizes is that I'm not a traditional community manager. I do so much more than what the by the book community manager does. I'm not just on the boards monitoring. I'm not just doing Twitter and Facebook updates. I'm actually helping design and build our websites. I'm helping develop the content plans. I'm talking with the development team about how we can improve the game. I'm doing production tasks. I'm interfacing with marketing, with so many different people. I do so much behind the scenes work that is all trying to filter towards my goal of making the community a better place. So that's what I mean by when I'm not posting, I'm working for you. And to me, that I want that to tell the community that, hey, if I'm not on the boards here, it's not because I'm being lazy, because I'm not doing anything, because I'm actually doing a crap load of work for you guys to help make these forums function better, help make the website look better, or give you this badass looking roster section, and I think the life of a community manager should take on, bigger picture roles. You should always be thinking about, like, what's the bigger picture here, Yeah, we talk on the message boards, but, like, to me, there's no point in talking on the message boards if there's no end goal for the community. You know what I mean? Like, for our next SmackDown game, we want to start getting feedback. And the WWE community has never felt that. What they don't know, which I will tell them right now, is I'm doing some work behind the scenes to set up a whole research phase for SmackDown 2012 to get them involved, which is why I'm not on the boards as active as I'd like to be right now.